as my soul heals the shame. I will grow through all this pain. Lord, I'm doing all I can to be a better man. All right, we in focus. We good. Hey, you know what, Reese? Dude, leave that one in, man. The people need to hear it. Hashtag compliment Luke. Woohoo! Guys, I'm feeling it today. Just an FYI. Bit of a prequel moment here, but I'm feeling it. You're going to hear a good potty. Somewhere unseen, like ta-ta. So it seems. I mean, this is good. Not as good as me singing Robbie Williams, though. And God, I hope I get copyrighted for this. Not for this song, just for my a cappella Robbie Williams at the start. That's actually my dream on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, that I sing so good one day that my pipes are just so on point, on pitch, that the bot picks it up as the real thing and they go, we need to give this $3.50 to Robbie Williams because he's used his song. That's actually my dream as a singer. And you guys know I'm primarily a singer/performer now. If you've been watching my videos over on YouTube or any of the live streams I've been doing, that's kind of how I'm banking my cash now and paying my rent. Meg and I do songs for cash now on the live streams because, you know, I went from being struggling comedian in a world pandemic to thriving singer/songwriter, because sometimes I do some original stuff and I know the lyrics to every single song of all time. I'm incredible. Anyway, guys, that's not the point of today's episode. The point is not that I'm the best. The point is that I want to talk about this. Elon Musk forgot his child's name. Now that's awesome, and here's why. Because if you don't know, Elon Musk, Tesla man, he called his son, or is it son? Yes, I think it's a son. XA12. It's essentially like a shit, you know, coding, like on a computer. I don't really know. I feel bad now. That's his kid's name. It's X-12. Honestly, it looks like one of those fonts that you would never use on Microsoft Word or something. You know when you like wingdings, when you scroll down and it's like, that's not even English. What is those? That's not anything, right? It kind of looks like that. And then the last bit, X22, it just looks like a Star Wars episode that's like, you know, on some bad Bali remake or some shitty cam. And it's just like, what is it? It kind of looks like X-Men 9, you know? Oh, sorry, 7. No, 12. X2 is 12. I don't even know how to read Roman numerals. But at least I didn't call my kid that. I don't have a kid. But anyway, guys, check out this audio, okay? This is actually a thing that happened. A reporter asked Elon Musk how his kid's going and learnt the kid's name. Hopefully this audio is not too quiet, but listen up for this. This is some of the best audio I've heard all week.
How's XSA12?
Sorry?
How's XSA12?
oh, you mean my kid?
Yeah.
That sounds like a password. Yeah, that's great.
That sounds like a password. So if you couldn't hear that properly, we'll try and bump up the audio. The reporter goes, how's XS12 or whatever the fuck his kid's name is? And Elon just goes, for audio listeners, Elon just looks at him and goes, what? And then the guy repeats the question, how's XX12 or whatever the fuck the kid's name is? And Elon goes, oh, right. That's what I called my child. Of course. Sorry, I forgot. And then goes, yeah, he's good. And then continues to say, sorry, that sounds like a password. Yes. Yes, it does, Elon. And that's not the reporter's fault for pronouncing your kid's name correctly. That one's on you, my man. Okay, you may as well have just called, he may as well have just called his kid Boob69, you know, or like 1234 Jeff with a capital J and an exclamation mark in case it's one of those special passwords where they go, this password isn't strong enough. You're like, really, man? I'm signing up to online chess. Okay? It's always the websites where you need the least strong password that require the most strength. You'll be just signing up to like, I don't know, just play some random thing online or like read some article, right? And it's like, oh, it's my age account or whatever. Who gives a fuck if that gets hacked, right? And then it'll be like, this password's a bit weak. So you put like 4 special characters in it. And it's like, sorry, you actually need to write the alphabet in reverse and then put 3 zeros on the end and an asterisk. Otherwise, we will not accept this shit. And then that's what Elon Musk did when they named his kid. He was like that website, you know, his partner was probably like, what about James? You know? And they're like, no. What about Theo? No. Special, needs more special characters, okay? Kid's name is not strong enough. He'll get hacked, all right? Maybe that's what they were trying to do, is just like avoid his son from being hacked. It's a son, yeah? I keep saying it's a son. I honestly have no idea. You can't even tell the gender's name. I think his son is also like Elon. It's just a robot. It doesn't have a gender. Elon Musk, is it son? I'll look up that. Man, I should have done my research. Other podcasters would go in knowing the gender of the baby. Yeah, son. Okay, it is a son. You know, because you wouldn't call a girl X-A12. You know, you'd only call a dude. That's clearly a guy's name, guys. I'm stupid. But that's so funny, man. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a password. Dude, and the poor reporter would have had to Google the name before, or DuckDuckGo the name beforehand, right? I mean, look, he's a reporter, so he probably gets his information from an inferior search engine. We don't like to use the G word on this podcast, but DuckDuckGo is obviously the superior search engine. All right, they need to start sponsoring me soon. It's getting ridiculous. They probably looked it up beforehand going, I need to pronounce this correctly, otherwise Elon will be confused. The guy nails the pronunciation, and then Elon looks at him and goes like, why are you saying a bunch of random gibberish to me in an interview? And then went, oh no, that's my bad. I called my son that. And also, who forgets that? The dude is a robot. You'd think like, oh, robots are supposed to be good at remembering shit. You know, they're actually the best. I'm worried about the robots taking over. You know, people like Elon. Dude, it's crazy. I want to listen to that audio again. Listen to it at the end where he says, sorry, I thought it was a password.
Sorry?
How's X-A12?
You mean my kid? Yeah. That sounds like a password.
That sounds like a password. Yeah, man. Should have just gone with like Adam, you know? AJ, Sam would have been sick. There's so many alternatives, you know? Could have gone with Elon Jr., you know? That's better. Instead, he went with XA12. Like, dude, it sounds like a chemical formula. And I know this is like old news, the name, but that's just so funny to me. Like, I remember thinking that at the time when the news came out that he called his kid that. Obviously, Twitter had a field day with it. I remember thinking like, geez, it'd be hard to remember, you know, like the whole thing. Because I can't even say it. I'm literally looking at it. It says X, and then there's an Elven text. I'm not even kidding. And then A-12. That sounds like a chess password, and that's it. So anyway, guys, hope you guys have had a good week. I've had a sick week, and you know what? If you guys are getting bored during lockdown, I know there's a lot of Victorians listening to this. I know this doesn't relate to everyone right now because some people are out there getting amongst it, and I'm very jealous of y'all. But if you guys are bored, I got a sweet tip. Lock yourself out of your house for the 3rd time in 3 months. Do that, because that's what I did this week, and goddamn, it kills a lot of time. You know, people are going, oh, I don't know what to do in lockdown. Lock yourself out and then try and get back in. Oh, man. So much fun. Meg and I have now broken into our house 3 times. Really, it's pretty much an invite at this point for thieves to break in. Meg has climbed through our bedroom window once. I've climbed through our side window another time. And it's a lot of fun. You know, our neighbors, this one we broke in from the outside, so our neighbors literally could see Meg. Imagine Meg's feet just sticking out of our bedroom window and half her torso in, and me just trying to heave her in, just give her a boost. I'm just like, I'll just push her in, you know, and she's like, whoa, and fell over. And that's how what we've been doing with our time. So that's just like a little fun thing I could possibly recommend to you guys if you're just getting a little bored. Just lock your door, do what I do, which is lock your door and leave your keys in the house, and then go. At this point, I don't even get mad when I do it. I just go, here we go again. Lucky I'm getting good at this, huh? Had a lot of practice. And Meg gets very disappointed. You know, we'll just go to leave the house for a walk. Turns out we didn't even need to go for a walk that day because we spent about our whole hour of our daily exercise trying to actually get back through into the house. So a lot of fun times to be had in lockdown. And this week I've started streaming on Twitch. We do Friday night drinks. Here's my streaming schedule. There's a little bit of confusion. Fair enough. It's a little bit confusing. It's Tuesdays and Fridays. I think it was a bit confusing because I was streaming every single night for like 1 week without really announcing it. But some people on Twitch were still watching and they were like, wait, does he stream every night? I was doing that to get affiliated because you got to get your days up. So I was trying to do that as quick as possible. But now it's just going to be every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. and every Friday night at 8 p.m. Except the Friday night, we start off on YouTube and then head over to Twitch for kick-ons. We will eventually move that all over to Twitch, but at the moment, you know, we're still trying to bring an audience across to Twitch, so bear with us for a bit. And yeah, so 8 p.m. Twitch, probably go to like, you know, midnight or something like on the Tuesday, and then Friday night just gets large. Last Friday we went till 3:30 a.m. on Twitch playing Warzone, and I did not last over 1 minute 30. And if you want to see more of that kind of pro gamer content, head over to Luke Kidgell Pro Gamer. I started a new YouTube channel this week. Your boy, I hate when people say that. Your boy's out here making moves. All right. Kind of, not really. I just thought it would be a good meme to start a gaming channel where I completely own it at gaming because I'm a pro gamer. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of pro gamers. I assume they're all lasting under 60 seconds in Warzone. I think that's what a pro gamer is. I think my problem is I'm deploying the parachute far too early, and then I'm just floating down, and then all the people in the map can see where I am and where I land, and then I get all the boys killed as well. I think I might need to change that tactic a bit. But yeah, it's been heaps of fun. I've been loving it. It's been good doing live shit again. So if you want to go follow me on Twitch, the links are below. And also the new channel. By the way, you don't actually have to be in the gaming to enjoy the new channel. It's kind of just like, almost just like clips of us just being idiots and talking shit. It's all the best moments put out there. Nothing but gold, I promise. There's already some videos up there. I would definitely recommend. People have been loving it so far. So, yeah, and also the gameplay footage is kind of just like relaxing to watch for some reason. It's very like mesmerizing. I mean, that's literally like a whole genre on YouTube. Like Leafy just used to do videos where he'd just talk into like snowboarding footage or whatever game was big at the time. Do you remember those videos where he just used to like, it was just mesmerizing. You get like 5 minutes in, you're like, why the fuck am I watching this? Right? Didn't that Leafy guy get banned from Twitch, or was that a fake article I read? I don't know. I know we got banned from YouTube. I don't really know a lot about YouTube culture, guys, so I'm not going to comment on it. But yeah, Twitch has been super fun. Love that. We love Twitch here. And yeah, get over to it. That's all. That's bloody all. What else has been going on? Oh no. I forgot the intro. I forgot to, you know what, we'll save it for next week. I had a really good intro this week. We didn't do one this week. I just went straight into Elon Musk being a shit dad, but a great businessman. That's disappointing. Guys, this week, we've all been loving some unpopular opinions. Love/hating this segment. It's my favorite segment to do. That's no secret. I love getting your emails, love receiving your DMs. It's got to the point now where people exclusively just send me unpopular opinions now on Instagram. And they never say, here's an unpopular opinion. They just send me crazy statements. They'll just be like, they want to be like, hey, Luke. They'll just be like, blah, 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 insert thing that they knew I'd hate. And goddamn, my inbox is just unsettling. I'll read a few out. These are just unofficial ones because I do not take these as official submissions because official submissions go through luke.kidgell@gmail.com. Okay, that's where you want to get on the podcast with. These are the kind of shit I've just been getting on Instagram. What the fuck? Dude, I swear to God, you just get the shittest stuff. This is from Brandon, right? Sorry to name and shame you, Brandon, but terrible suggestion. G'day, mate. Have an idea for your podcast. Pulling my shit together. Give it a crack. And then just doesn't even explain what that segment would be. Like if I'm physically pulling turds and linking them, or if it's me trying to get my shit together as a human being. I assume it's the latter, but because we don't know, I now have to like figure out what would be a better segment. Like me lining up a bunch of poos and then just like trying to just like get them all in a, like do I make a meat patty out of them? Or is it me just trying to get my life together? Brandon, very confusing. And this is why we prefer detailed submissions at luke.kidgell@gmail.com. All right. Here's one. Just again, I'm just scrolling through my message requests on DM. This one, Gracie, right? No context. And by the way, I don't mind if you guys send me stuff like this. It just amuses me. I like Promite more than Vegemite. That's it. And I'm as someone who has neither, I can't really comment. I don't like Vegemite. I don't particularly like Promite. Had them both in the past. Didn't like either. So I'm not too passionate on the subject. But I'm sure people like Vegemite are fucking steaming right now. They're off their rocker. And that's not my fault. Blame Grace. Guys, I'm not going to go down and keep reading my DMs. This is trash. God, I get so many dog shit memes. Some people just send me memes. That's it. It's not even to do with like my content over there. Just like, oh, here's a meme. It's about Kermit the Frog. Enjoy. And I'm just supposed to be like, oh man, thank you so much. I think it's because they like, Luke's a comedian and I find this meme funny. Therefore, he'll want to see it. No, I don't. Can assure you, if you think I want to see that random meme you found deep in a subreddit, can assure you that I, Luke Kidgell, don't want to see that. Just an FYI. But also, appreciate you watching my content. Just don't send me Kermit the Frog memes. And I now realize this week I'm just going to get exclusively Kermit the Frog memes. And that's my fault. And I dug my own grave there. All right, let's go to the emails because we have some very unpopular opinions to get into this week. And boy, oh boy, usually they're just about food. But people have branched out this week. There's still a couple about food, but goddamn. This one just... let's open with Ebony's because I think we need to discuss this. And I think you guys will be surprised that I think I kind of agree. Ebony's opinion that she sent in that I'm about to read is the first ever unpopular opinion where her opinion, I think, has swayed me. It's changed my mind. And I went, originally when I saw the subject line of the email, I went, get the fuck out of here. Almost deleted the email out of rage. But that's not, I don't do that. I give your opinions a chance. That's what the whole segment is about. No matter how unpopular, no matter how much tomato sauce you're putting on your goddamn fish, all right, I will hear you out. And by the way, actually, just to, recap what happened last week. If you didn't hear, Alex Johnston, turns out 13-year-old boy, may or may not, I think at one point, this is before I knew his age, may or may not have told a 13-year-old boy to I think I threatened to dip my balls in their mouth at one point during my fit of rage. Then later on found out he was 13. That's not great, is it? Not ideal for me. But his brother messaged me saying Alex was stoked with the shout out, which was not the intention. Alex also messaged me and said he's become a bit of a hero amongst people who like tomato sauce on fish. And I agree. If you read last week's comment section, really split the room, that one. And I did an Instagram poll, 70-30. 70% of people went, that's fucking disgusting. 30 went, nah, I'm a savage. I put tomato sauce on fish as well. A lot of love for tomato sauce on battered fish. I think no love in general for tomato sauce on grilled fish. You're a waste of space if you do that. Someone said they put soy sauce on it. I think that infuriated me. Just keep to your basics. I think soy sauce made me more angry than tomato sauce. But yeah, I feel like Alex Johnson last week became a bit of a Joker type figure on the podcast. You know, some people, the low breeds of society really looked up to him and went, he's the people's hero for speaking out about bold fish condiment choices. And most people looked down upon him and said, this is filth and he's the scum of society. All right. And he should be thrown in Gotham prison forever for food-related crimes. So it was, a bit of a mixed response, but either way, Alex, he stood by his opinion. We had a chat on Instagram about it, and we reached, I guess, a bit of a ceasefire. We both disrespected each other by the end. I went, you know what, mate? When I was 13, I wouldn't have been able to cop that abuse from a stranger on a public podcast. Look, I'll be honest, I didn't realize the person was 13 when I went pretty hard last week. Kind of assumed that only an adult would have such a shit opinion on tomato sauce and fish. But either way, respect it. Okay, I respect a 13-year-old that's willing to stand by their opinions to that level and receive that level of public scrutiny and still think it's a good meme at the end. So much respect to Alex Johnson. I just would hate to be your fucking taste buds whenever you consume fish. Oh, good. It makes me squirm. So anyway, that was just a bit of a recap from last week. Getting into Ebony's one. She comes in, right? Says, hey, Luke, my unpopular opinion is that backyard cricket is awful. And I read this and I went, Ebony, scat, get out of here. Go on, run, shoo. I wanted to, get out of here. Yeah, this is Australia, all right? And none of that here. We've already had enough heinous things said on this podcast. We've had people, throw shade at me. I've thrown shade at Milo, all right? The last thing this podcast needs is a fucking lashing against backyard cricket. But hear her out, okay? The rest of the email, you're probably thinking, Luke, backyard cricket is a staple of Australian culture. I swear to God, if you dare diss it, I'm out. And fair enough. Hear Ebony out. She goes, people always talk about backyard cricket as if it is a universal experience of fun and a fundamental part of our Australian culture. That's correct. The complete opposite is true, however. Balls over fences, unfair team selection, widespread and rampant cheating. These are all prevalent in games of backyard cricket all over Australia, and yet we still discuss this sport, in quotation marks, massive slam, as if it brings universal joy and fun childhood memories. Cheers, Ebony. This one was hard to read because every part of me loves on Australia Day, getting together with the boys, down in a few cans, chucking a bin up and hitting some balls over the neighbour's fence. But there always comes a point of the game where you run out of tennis balls. No one particularly wants to keep jumping the fence because the dog's a bit aggro next door. You're right, the cheating starts arguments. I remember one time my mate ended up getting thrown in a pool due to a cheating scandal, and we all decided that punishment by walking the plank was not really a plank. We kind of just pushed him in. But that was the appropriate punishment. I would say the last 3 times, if I'm going to be honest, whether I've played backyard cricket with either family or friends, it's torn the group apart. And that's not what it should be about. I would say backyard cricket is my second favorite type of cricket. My third is regular cricket. First is beach cricket. Real cricket sucks. It's just not the game for me. Fair enough if you like it, but I guess you must like being bored and standing around all day. Ebony, I think I agree. I just think it's a bit, maybe it's overrated. I wouldn't agree that it's awful because I think that first 15-minute glory period of setting up the stumps, get your first chance to bowl, you bowl your mate out first go, then the argument starts. He goes, no, you can't go out in first ball. And then he hits a six and everyone's like, 6 and out, fuck off, you've been batting for too long. We all want to go, we're getting bored. I'm getting sunburn out here. Can I go field in the shade? No, you have to cover this area. You sure? I think, what about if he hits it under the deck or the pergola? Maybe I can go stand under there and field and sit on the deck chair and ignore the fact that the game's happening. Look, Ebony's right. It leads to arguments and I think it tears people apart more than it brings people together. Maybe that's just I'm playing backyard cricket with the wrong people, but I think we can all agree it's kind of like the monopoly of backyard games. It usually goes for way too long. You never finish it, and in the end, people just go, fuck it, let's just do anything else, all right? And I hate everyone here. So, yeah, cop that. Everyone who likes backyard cricket, maybe rethink it next time you play it. Bold choice, Ebony, and rate that. So this one comes in from Daniel, another food-related one. If you have got gears and they're not well-oiled, get ready for them to be grinded because this one absolutely rubbed me the wrong way. Daniel, there is nothing I would want to see less on my birthday than a Woolies Mud Cake. I may have formed this opinion due to the fact that I'm allergic to dairy. Dude, that's like, you can't say that shit. That's like me giving an opinion on an MA movie when I was a kid. I wasn't allowed to watch him. Okay? I hadn't seen him. Saw sucks. I hate that movie. Oh, really? Have you seen it? Well, no, I haven't seen it, but I wouldn't want to. You can't give an opinion on something you know nothing about, Daniel. Okay? I know I've based a whole career off it. I'm aware of that. But ignore that for a sec. Daniel, that's not on, mate. All right? None of that. Not about Woolies Mud Cakes, okay? I'm willing to stoop pretty fucking low on this podcast, right? To get clicks, One episode I titled Milo was overrated. And I stand by that. It's a 7 out of 10. Fight me, okay? Doesn't even mix in properly. It's slop in a cup that tastes pretty good. But it's not as good as everyone says it is. It's the backyard cricket of fucking chalky milk. But Woolies Mud Cakes are a staple of middle-class suburbia. Give me a Woolies Mud Cake for $4 over some bullshit cake store. Those people like, oh, look, they're always too rich, those expensive cakes. You buy like a $40 cake, no one even fucking enjoys it. Yes, it looks pretty for your Instagram, right, when you sing the song. But once you actually start laying into it, nothing can compare to the plump moistness of a Woolies Mud Cake. It slips down your throat, okay? It's like it makes your fucking esophagus into a slip and slide. It's like they fill it with fucking delicious lube and you just, slides down. I think I just came. Dude, Daniel, all I'm going to say is stay the fuck in your own lane, all right? Give me some opinion on a non-dairy based product, all right? It's bullshit. It's bullshit you've emailed me this, and it's bullshit that I've given you the time of day, Daniel. Okay? You're making Alex Johnston look like an actual hero at this point. I was offended by that. I don't get offended easily, I make a lot of horrible jokes. I have a joke in my special about an autistic boy shooting up a school. Okay? I have a joke about 9/11 in my special. I have a joke where I personify Hitler. I'm not easily offended. But this one really fucked me off. I'm not going to lie. Oh, here's an opinion on something I know nothing about. Who are you, Luke Kidgell? Idiot. And this final one, right, comes in from... Oh, fuck, I didn't write who it came in from. Sorry, hang on. I can go find it in my inbox. Maybe I deleted it. Oh, sorry. I feel bad, whoever sent this in. It's about Star Wars. Hang on. No, I usually delete them once I put it in my Google document. Sorry. Anyway, it came in from someone, and it says, Unpopular Opinion on Star Wars. I got all my friends riled up, but Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars film. Hate me all you want, but Obi-Wan versus Anakin, damn, that's a good fight. It just beats the Darth Maul fight. Wow, if you're not into Star Wars, you're probably going to tune out now. You're probably going to start thinking about your day, going, oh, yeah, oh, I've got to get that done. Yeah, oh, so what's the plan after this podcast? Yeah, I might finish off some study. I might, go it. And that's fine. You do that, and I'll let you know when to come back because I'm going to get pretty passionate about this. It seems to me like this person is maybe another younger listener of this podcast. Hasn't got a lot of life experience, can't appreciate a good film from the late 70s to 80s, okay? There's no reference even in this email to any of the great scenes in the originals, He could have been like, hate me all you want, but it's just beats the Battle of Hoth or the Battle of Endor with the Ewoks. Now, I know a lot of people aren't very pro-Ewok. Personally, I'm really pro-Ewok. Love me an Ewok, okay? They're furry, right? Let's be honest, if they released that movie now, Woolies would have Ewok Ushies because they're cute as fuck. They look like furry Fall Guys characters. Well, what's not to love? And they helped the rebellion. They really didn't have to, but I guess the Empire was invading their home planet of Endor. So what are they going to do? Their hands were tied and they had to fight back. And thank God they did because I thought it made for one of the best scenes in the goddamn saga. Now, I'm not denying Revenge of the Sith is a banger. Okay, it's easily the best of the prequels by far. It takes a steaming dump on Attack of the Clones. The Phantom Menace has its moments, but Jesus Christ. The best of the whole thing? Have you even seen Empire Strikes Back? Return of the Jedi? That's my personal favorite. Okay? God damn, dude. I think Revenge of the Sith is maybe better than the OG, in my opinion. But Rogue One, also a banger. So, yeah, fair enough that you got your friends all riled up. No one's denying that it's a sick film, but the best one, get out of here, huh? Take that opinion elsewhere. No, but also that's exactly what this podcast is for. All right, guys, that was Unpopular Opinions. I'm really sorry for burping in the microphone then. Definitely gross of me. Now, this one, it came in under my emails of Unpopular Opinions. And, I read through them and I just sometimes go, oh, yeah, no, good for the show. Yeah, that one, I guess it's not that controversial. Just, maybe next time. Because I get a lot of submissions and I only do 3 a week, so I can't read them all. But this one was peculiar. It was apparently submitted as an unpopular opinion, but hear me out, guys. I think we've stumbled across a different thing here. It's from Caitlin. And thanks for listening, Caitlin. We love that here. Hi, Luke. I have an unpopular opinion for you. Chickens are not just innocent, non-flying birds. They are bloody dangerous, mate. And dangerous was in all caps. So it was not. Sorry, I'll reread the email and scream where Caitlin wanted me to. Chickens are not just innocent, non-flying birds. They are bloody dangerous, mate. And have a little dagger for a beak. She actually wrote break, but I assume she meant beak. I know so many people that have them as pets, and as you know, they give eggs. But stuff that, I'm terrified. Now, Caitlin, this doesn't sound like an unpopular opinion. This sounds like more of a personal chicken vendetta. It sounds like once you had a bad experience with a chicken and now you're taking out on chickens in general, which is why we're starting a brand new segment personal chicken vendettas. Or fuck off, you farm penguin. What are you gonna do? Bite me foot? Can't fly. Egg. Best opener yet. Wow, I'm very talented. Guys, if you have a personal chicken vendetta, this is the segment for you. Okay, if you were once personally swiped, mistreated, or I guess in general abused by a chicken, if you were snited, is that a word? If you were, I guess, pecked by their little dagger of a break, let me know, because next week, if we get enough submissions or any, we're going to be doing personal chicken vendettas, where we go through your guys' personal chicken stories about the time you were abused by a chicken, and we're going to show these chickens for once and for all that we actually don't stand for that here, okay? It's something that doesn't get talked about a lot, I guess, in mainstream media. So I thought, this is a niche podcast. Let's give these people like Caitlin the voices that they never had. Because it was pretty clear to me that Caitlin just had a gripe with one chicken. And she wanted to express it. She wanted a platform to voice this clearly bad experience she's had on a farm once, but she didn't have the place to do it. She tried to kind of word it as an unpopular opinion, but really it sounded like she was kind of just grouping all chickens into one bad experience. Because let's make this very clear. On this podcast, we do not hate chickens, but it's like humans. There's a minority that are ruining it for the rest of them, okay? And as I said in the intro, they're fucking farm penguins. They're non-flying birds, all right? They're the least flappy boys in the bird world, except for penguins, but they're farm penguins. And I guess, yeah, maybe some, I'm not saying all of them, some maybe just need to be, sprinkled some 11 secret herbs and spices on them, and some don't deserve to be pecking around. That's, a bit rude, but sadly so many great chickens die for the kernel, and so people can, just zing on. Yes, I'm a part of that Facebook group, Blokes and Their Zingers. It's a great group. But yeah, I just feel like, maybe there's some personal chicken vendettas that need to hear the time of day. So yeah, luke.kidgell@gmail.com. Send in your personal chicken vendettas. And so next week we can do this. I just wanted to play it again. I spent 5 minutes on it. Personal chicken vendettas. Or fuck off, you farm penguin. What are you going to do? Bite me foot? Can't fly. Egg. A bit at the end. Very good. It's almost like I recorded that once and then exported it. Oh, guys, this has been a fun episode. Look, I'm not going to, I guess, prattle on for too long. How long have I been gone for? I haven't even been gone for 40 minutes yet. But, yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. Just because been doing a lot of streaming lately. Been loving that. Thank you to all the people who have been joining Meg and I on Friday Night Drinks every Friday at 8 p.m. It's been super fun to kind of do that every week. And we're going to be kind of doing it indefinitely, definitely till the end of, like the year probably with Corona and us not being able to hang out with people. So, yeah, get amongst it. If you're bored, follow us both on Twitch. I have a Twitch. Meg also has a Twitch. She's going to be doing every Sunday when she can. And, yeah, I'll be doing every Tuesday, 8 p.m. on Twitch, playing some games, having a chill. And then Friday Night Drinks, where we get a little bit loose and we get a little funky and a little crazy. And guys, I've been playing Tony Hawk and I sucked at first and I got so much shit on the live stream. At one point, someone said, and they were correct, I think this is the worst gameplay that's ever been broadcasted on this website. They were not wrong. Pretty embarrassing. But now, since I've become a pro gamer, I've fixed all that. If you want some elite banter and elite gaming content, head over to that channel. And yeah, I've been practicing and I got 100,000 points on one of the levels, which was big for me because literally the first time I played it, I couldn't even land a fucking kickflip. So yeah, that's it. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a lovely day. And bit of a shorter episode today. But again, I'm not just going to sit here and shit on to fill the time, because that's a waste of your time and my time. And let me know if you want me to talk about anything else during the week, because not a lot happens. The most interesting thing that happened to me this week was breaking into my own house. And I went for a few runs, and I've been working really, really, really hard on the Twitch stuff, getting it all set up. And I've spent so much cash. Guys, I hate money, I think. I actually think I fucking despise having money in my bank account. Instead, I just like piffing it at big corporations. I'm like, oi, Apple, want some of my hard-earned cash? We'll have it then. Oi, another big corporation, want some of this? Woohoo! And I just throw it out the fucking window. But I mainly just put all the money I make from you guys and stuff back into content. And it gives me opportunities to start cool shit like the streaming and stuff, which is not cheap to start. Even I had to buy a TV unit to put this second TV on. Shit you don't even think about. But yeah. I had something else. I just thought of something I wanted to talk about. And now it's gone. Damn. Guys, we've ended the podcast on a lull, but that's okay. Hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you guys next week. Every Monday. Sorry this one's late again. I have no excuse. Goodbye.